This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fielded in the end zone. It's Webb. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Shotgun, here's an inside give. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Down the middle. It's Porter. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on third down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on a play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Looking to throw it again. That's caught. It's Fleming. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Makes the grab. It's Fleming. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets made on the out route. Plenty space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Very efficient on 3rd down, and now it's 1st down and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Touchdown, Ohio State. Conference championship pressure, they just grind the road. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Shotgun.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Johnson. That one falls incomplete. Looking for doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. That's a design quarterback keeper. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39. The Hoosiers are going to keep this drive rolling. Dropping back, it's Johnson. He's running out of time here. The pass rush gets home.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
8th play of the drive coming up. But a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. We're going to scramble now. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So as we begin the 2nd quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to pass. It's Moore. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Finds his man. It's Porter. He's in the clear. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Went after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense is back out there on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Grab near the sticks. It's Butler. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
A gain makes it second and medium. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And the defender gets a hand in here to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Nice grab. It's Cook. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
He escapes the pocket. He wants some time, now lets it go. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. We'll try to run it with the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. The 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. A scoop and score, and this place is going crazy.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Pass rush closing in.
Man, that's what I really love about this quarterback. He looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it falls incomplete. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Design quarterback run. He's past the marker and still going. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the grab. It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down. Looks right and lets it fly. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Now he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. On the move now. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid a bit of a sack.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Johnson. Looking to make a big play downfield. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Webb. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep for the right side. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
First down and 10 now. They keep him off balance for the run. They've got him down out near the 40. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to throw. It's Moore. He dumps it off to the tight end. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. The defense has got it. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. At the 10, touchdown, Indiana. A huge defensive score. That's a scoop and score defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Webb. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Keep it on the ground, there's the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quick throw to the left. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Back to pass. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That's good for a first down near the 40. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First and 10 play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pass is caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And completion makes it second and short. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught through the sticks. It's Porter. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, this guy is having a career day, and we're only in the first half. 2 touchdowns. Here's a great conversion. This guy right now is playing in a zone.
The offense takes a timeout to talk things over. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. It's Fleming. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, they're arguably going to come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Looking for a man deep down the left side. The ball is picked off. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And the pass interference with no time on the clock will give them one last play here before the break. No press coverage. The DB is backing up now. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And if falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Grab down the middle. It's Butler. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance, so throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Short connection to the tight end here. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Movement here from the tight end. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Powers through the tackle. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Softball brought down after a nice run.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
And the Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grabbed by the receiver. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot that's very tough to get your hands on.
Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
That's made on the left side. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. He keeps it on the design run. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Gotta be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The pocket breaking down. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now. Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This will be a very short chip shot, 22 yards out. And that one straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Webb. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll run it here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Moore. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
He finds the running back in the flat. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now,
touchdown, Hoosiers! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Webb. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Wants to throw it. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Breaks into the open. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Indiana. The defense playing a huge role here. They score, and suddenly we're tied for the conference championship on the line.
Wow, this is unbelievable drama right here. I just happen to be looking at the head coach when they created that turnover. He's running on the sideline almost like he's trying to chase the ball carrier into the end zone. Huge play and changes the momentum of this game.
Bringing it out, it's Webb. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. To throw, it's Moore. Looking for a man deep down the middle. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? You know, of course, you know about the receivers and his vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Well, that was a big risk, but they say fortune favors the brave. That decision was really brave. Borderline crazy, but hey, you can't complain too much. It worked out this time.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they... Oh, and he's got it! Big gain inside the 25. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. Back to throw. It's Johnson. He escapes the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. The Hoosiers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The receiver grabs it.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical 4th down.
On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick-6. Can they recover from that right now? To the air, it's Johnson. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass caught down to the 20. Touchdown, Hoosiers. There was no catching him that time.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And he knocks through the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offensive coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wide out. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. Buckeyes are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Chewing clock with the running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Okay, steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge game like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
Looking downfield, it's Moore. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, the defense has had no answer in this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in on the conference championship now.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball, and I'd just love to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Taking a shot deep down the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Moves out of the pocket. Back-to-back deep shots. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And the Hoosiers have first and 10 here. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to throw yet again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. To throw, it's Johnson. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Cook.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend-but-don't-break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
No problem. PAT right down the middle. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. 45. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Moore. Snags the good throw. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Defense not pressing this time. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Look out, he's in the clear. He steps out of bounds after the interception, and that will be the final play of the game. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.